up later in the Sports Center, the best of LeBron in his most recent elimination games.
Well, you certainly don't need my analysis to tell you how great LeBron was in Game 6 offensively. You always wonder where the supplemental offense will come from. Well, George Hill's a big way. But the single biggest question with this team all season long has been, is their defense going to be good enough to give them a chance to win? And I just thought they were exceptional in Game 6, particularly with how active they were on the interior the entire game. I'll show you a possession. Here's a great sequence. Tristan Thompson gets the switch. Rozier gives it up, gets it back, and Thompson does a great job right here for a center, walling him off. But the reason this is possible is because Jeff Green, who's guarding Horford, he gets down here in the lap of Rozier. J.R. Smith on the edge. George Hill position here, and LeBron James. So you've got 5 black jerseys basically in the paint. Interior activity. Now, though, watch how they're on a string on these closeouts. So Jeff Green closes out, gets beat off the dribble, but look at the reaction. Tristan Thompson flying to the rim. J.R. Smith, who knows he's got a three-point shooter here, gets down in Horford's lap. And again, you've got LeBron and George Hill. And all that means is you have walled off the paint area. You're going to force some kickouts now. Can they cover? Here's the first one. LeBron James, tremendous closeout here, takes away the jump shot from Rozier. When this ball gets swung, you got to have multiple efforts. Where's the next one going to come from? George Hill closes out here. Jeff Green gets to the shooter in the corner. They take it all away. Now the active hands. The strip by George Hill leads to the run out. So their defense creating offense, LeBron James. But I want to see the next part of this. This is phenomenal. Outlet pass comes here to Rozier. This guy's got some wheels. He's going to start to break the other way. Take a look at where LeBron James starts this play. He is out of bounds when this ball gets inbounded. Here comes Rozier up the floor. LeBron James sort of jogging at first, but as he starts to eye him up, he realizes right about here, Rozier is going to try to have a thought process of getting to the rim, and that means LeBron James is the only guy on the floor that's going to be able to meet him there. He kicks it into gear, he times it up, goes up, more interior defense and activity, 4 more black jerseys in the lane alongside LeBron James. I just thought they brought a frenetic, manic desperation to the defensive end of the floor, and as a result, we're headed to Boston for Game 7.
Stephen A. Smith, Sports Center, Game 6. The easy question is, hey, where was this thing won? Because I kind of lean towards 23, but I never know. You watch a lot of basketball. There might be some nuances that escape me. Where's the Game 6 won here?
Well, I think that you got to give credit to George Hill. He chipped in 20 points. He shot effectively. He was aggressive all night long. That helped. Jeff Green came in and gave them an immediate spark once Kevin Love went down in the first quarter. So essentially what happened was that for a change, LeBron James got contribution from his other guys, his supporting cast. You can point to that. I would still tell you the concern should be real. If I'm the Boston Celtics, young, vibrant, hungry, fearless, devoid of a superstar because Kyrie Irving is not available to them, you have every reason to be confident in a Game 7 because you handled your business in every single other game at Boston when most of the time Cleveland hasn't even bothered to show up. Game 7 is something to be concerned about. So they should be happy they got Game 6. They really should.
Okay, so I sense your Boston Game 7 vibe there. But overarching, there is still LeBron and the things he can do and the things he showed with the 46 that if I'm Boston, all those good things you point out, great. But that would worry me because in 48 minutes, that guy can turn everything on its head.
Without question. Listen, that's why I picked Cleveland to win the series in 6 games. I was wrong about that because they wet the bed in Game 5. We recognize that. But we also have to recognize that LeBron has averaged over 34 points on 48% shooting in his career in Game 7s. We know what this man is capable of. Boston, they are fully aware. The city, the fans, the team, the organization, everybody. They're fully aware of what he can bring to the table. But because of how awful his supporting cast has displayed itself to be on the road on too many occasions in these playoffs, and you couple that with the lower leg injury, the elements of fatigue that he's displayed, you've got to wonder about Game 7. It's one thing to concede defeat like Toronto does because we just have to bow at the altar of LeBron James. In Boston's case, they recognize what he's going to do, but they make him work for everything. And if he has to do that in a Game 7, as tired as he looked in Game 5, 15 years in the league, 33 years of age. All of those minutes he logged. He logged 46 minutes in Game 6. Forgive me if I'm wondering how much he's going to have in Game 7. He's got the perfect excuse in the world to lay down and die in these playoffs. I'm not saying he will do it. I'm saying if he does, there's a whole bunch of LeBron lovers out there who will surely understand.
You got to wonder, for sure, you got to watch. Sunday, 8:30 ESPN Game 7. Stephen A. Plus. Thank you.
All right, man.